welcome back to Gaming Panzer J. I'm Jay.
I'm Fishy.
Let's do some... What was it? Nope. Go back. Secret tourism.
I like secret tourism.
Alright, let's do these in order so we don't forget.
Secret tours.
Alright.
Through the zero.
Drive clockwise until you reach the feather. Which was clockwise? That way? Yes. Drive clockwise until you... Pause for a moment to consider the cave walls. Reverse direction and drive counterclockwise until you hit the birdhouse. Now turn around again. Alright.
Okay.
So... Feather...
Pause.
Reverse.
Birdhouse.
Turn around again. Alright.
Okay.
So, clockwise. Here we go. Can I just hold it? Yes, I can. Nope, no I can't. Okay. The feather was a ways out, wasn't it?
Viborgan.
Staircase.
Projector.
Well, alrighty then. The bell. Taco Bell?
Take bell.
The tree. Hey, I remember the tree.
They mentioned the tree and something too, so...
The sprocket.
Yep, we passed the sprocket.
I remember the anchor.
So the zero is just one big giant weird loop.
Yep. The bicycle.
Feather. So we're gonna pause a moment.
Then turn around.
And go the other way.
To the bird house?
Yep. And then reverse direction. Tunnels! The tunnels are described as a series of arterials excavated by runoff from underground river which long ago evaporated. Now the tangled vessel of marooned echoes. They're surprisingly large. A distant scratching sound catches Conway's attention from a tunnel leading downwards. Another tunnel runs into the darkness to the left. Let's go down. The tunnel narrows a bit. The air is warmer here. Yeah, keep doing. Shannon has the same sense that something is hiding just out of sight. Let's keep going. 3 gray-furred cats sit on a piece of driftwood, tails coiled. They regard the intruders a moment and then return to their indifferent leisure.
What? Well, okay then.
Can we go left? Or are we done?
I think we're done.
Is that it?
That was it.
Is this one of those games where we have to keep replaying it?
I mean, yeah. To return, simply find a feather again and turn around.
Sandwich.
The icosahedron.
Cathode ray.
The bottle.
Aren't we supposed to do something with the TV?
Yeah, but we gotta start from the... What's a set note? We gotta start from the bureau.
Pipe organ.
Hey, the crystal. Is it bad that we're starting to recognize these?
No, I'm sure it's part of the game.
The bureau. Alright. More secret tourism?
Yeah.
The Dymaxion Gallery.
Okay.
Drive counterclockwise towards the TV. When you reach the TV, drive clockwise to the antenna. TV, antenna, now turn around and head just past the barn.
Okay.
So, right.
Clockwise till the TV, then go the other way for the antenna.
Clockwise or...
Oh, yeah.
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise to the TV. Go back a second.
Turn around, antenna.
Counterclockwise TV. Other way antenna. Other way barn. Okay.
Let's go. The Jaws.
Kyaxis.
Some of these sound like they could be constellations.
Maybe they are. Maybe we're in space. But it kind of looks like we're in a wormhole.
TV should be close, right?
I think so.
TV, turn
Alright.
around.
So the antenna.
Ah! Blades. We've never been here before.
Rocking chair. Antenna.
The barn.
Gallery.
The brochure describes this place as a gallery of mislight futures abandoned on lowly highways as American industrial design shifted its gaze to the intangible.
Mm-hmm.
It is a large warehouse full of oddly shaped vehicles, blimp-like rusted vehicles, mostly painted in a dull green that has now faded towards brown. No path has been carved to navigate between them, and many have been damaged enough to leave menacing bits of metal running jaggedly through their small open spaces. It's all a visitor can do to stand at the edge of the building, neck craned, trying to get a glimpse of something.
Huh. Okay.
Alright, to get back, find the TV again, and again turn around.
There it is.
Next one. Mineral Springs. Drive clockwise to the feather, then come back to the talon. Turn again, and there you are. Clockwise to the feather, talon.
Yep. It kind of almost makes me feel inspired to learn throat singing. Like that low droning noise in the background.
Were we going to the feather?
Yeah. And then you were turning around. And going back to the talon.
You know, I had a friend in high school that learned how to do throat singing.
I don't think I can do it.
It's really weird. Like he sounds like his own high-pitched didgeridoo. I wonder if he can still do it.
Bicycle. Bicycle. Feather. Go back. Talon.
Oh, like a bird talon. The springs!
Ah!
As described in the brochure, these mineral springs radiate with vigor and sweat youth from the pores of the cave walls.
They sweat the youth from the pores of the cave walls.
It's sweet. Yeah, we read that. The air does have a warmth and fragrance to it that seems to relax the nostrils. Shannon encourages Conway to rest his leg in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. The water is warmer than it looks and strangely soothing.
Think about the night stars.
Conway leans his head back, eyes closed. It still feels like night down in the cave. Not just the darkness, but the lateness of it. Somewhere on the other side of this rock, the stars are still drifting along indifferently. He remembers some of Charlie's homework from when he first went to college. Charlie was home visiting Lysette and Ira for the weekend, and had some book about astronomy or physics or something. Maybe math. Watching the relative speeds at which different stars pan across the sky, and using it to determine their distance. Leaving the spring, Conway finds a few small aquatic insects nestled in his pant leg. He leaves them behind.
That's probably for the best.
I see. Find the feather and turn around again. I'm just gonna go in a circle. The feather! Well, that was fast.
All the loops have stuff that are related to themselves.
Yeah, but sandwich and icosahedron?
Don't you eat snacks at the gaming table?
That's a really loose connection at best.
I don't know what a cathode ray does.
It's in TVs.
But a bottle.
Cathode rays are on like old TVs and computer monitors. Shannon was just fixing one.
TV.
Whatever a synode is. Okay, explain the pipe organ. Or the crystal.
Okay. I don't know.
See? Alright, where are we going to next? The meditation tunnels! Alright. Clockwise to the scarecrow. Turn around counterclockwise to the pendulum. Hey, wait a minute. Some of these were in the mine. Reverse direction, keep driving clockwise, and you can't miss it. Alright.
Clockwise scarecrow, counterclockwise pendulum. Then go back.
Alright. Here we go. This one's gonna be a while.
What if you sped these up and put in hilarity?
And ruin the atmosphere? No. No! God damn it. What was I looking for again?
Scarecrow. Bicycle. Bicycle. There.
Whoa, that got spooky.
Pendulum. Oh, the rowboat. Deja vu. Okay, we're stopping here. That's odd.
What?
Just, deja vu.
It's just this weird road.
No, you're right. Just you're this weird road. As we slowly zoom out.
That. What? A person. What?
Okay, we're back.
Sure. Not bad.
That was in the mine too.
Oh, yeah.
Pendulum. The other way. The pendulum's a loot.
What?
Toss a coin to your witcher.
Tunnels.
What? Where are you going?
I'm not. The brochure for these mossy tunnels recommends taking them as a site for meditation. Yep, like a breathing. Just my controller's still vibrating. A narrow tunnel extends to the right and another to the left.
I don't know.
I'm left-handed.
Okay.
Left tunnel. Conway and Shannon enter a cramped passage. A narrow tunnel extends to the right and another to the left. The moss begins to glow. Right tunnel. Step out into a large open room. The glow of the moss is almost blinding. Right tunnel. Enter a cramped passage. A narrow tunnel extends to the right and another to the left. The moss begins to glow. Right tunnel? Yes, okay. So we were here.
Left tunnel.
Left tunnel. Left tunnel. Tunnel again?
Sure. I think it's gonna keep...
Colin Hanson needs through a thick passage. The moss is glowing more brightly now. Left tunnel. This again.
Right tunnel?
Tunnel. Here we are. Right tunnel. Damn it. Alright, I think we've
Keep
got
going
it.
right tunnel then.
Right tunnel. We're back here.
Keep going right tunnel.
Right tunnel. Right tunnel. I think we've seen all the rooms.
Okay, close our eyes then.
Close eyes. Well, okay then.
So we've meditated, I guess.
I guess. Find the scarecrow again, turn around. Alright. Here we go.
I wonder if maybe the different levels have to do with different places that we will eventually visit.
Ooh.
Like how we have that one loop with all the mine stuff.
Yeah.
This is just me speculating.
Sandwich. Man, if I hadn't had a burrito earlier today, I'd want a sandwich right now.
Burrito is a sandwich.
I am. What?
Just like how wraps are sandwich and flatbreads are sandwiches. Calzones are sandwiches. Pop-Tarts are sandwiches. Pop-Tarts are also technically calzones. Fight me. Yeah, I think all of these have to do with something in the game at some point. Because, like, we got our TV and, like, that D20 that we picked up off the floor.
The Deep Valley. Alright. Counterclockwise to the bottle, turn around to the still, turn around. Right. Bottle, still.
Okay.
Away we go. The valley. What the brochure calls an epic laceration. Yeah. Is more of a rocky valley separating the road from a sheer cliff face. It's difficult to see how deep it runs, as the rock slopes into shadow, but the few dozen lanterns strung across at an interval suggest its scale, larger than a basketball court, smaller than a financial district. What?
That's
it?
weird.
Ah, fine. How do we get back? Find the bottle again, turn around, and head back. Here we go.
I wonder if every time we had turn on a specific object, then everything in that. Like, that one was all stuff for the mines, the other one was all the stuff for the birds, the still was part of, like, alcohol thing. So you have your collection of stuff
Bureau.
that's on the same map as the bureau, and then each thing probably has a subset of stuff for I bet if you drew out a map of this whole shebang, it would be weird.
And we're done!
Hey, look at that!
Alright. Now we have to go back to the bureau, I guess?
Yep.
And get back to the interstate?
Yep.
Huh? Scene 4.
Yeah.
Is that the... Okay.
Reclaimed spaces.
Alright, Marianne. Get us out of here.
Tell us how to go back to the interstate. I can process you whenever you're ready to go back. Just let me know.
Go for it.
We're ready to be processed.
She answers the receptionist Luna's car.
Can you tell us how to get to this address? We're looking for Dr. Truman. Of course, he is in the neighborhood just outside of Bowling Green. Get on 65 going southwest, take a right just past the observatory, and just before the river, if you continue north, you'll be there shortly.
Right, we're going southwest. Take a right, just past.
And then continue north. Happy to help.
Oh god, I don't look so good.
Nope.
Ah! We're back.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty then.
We're looking for an observatory. That would be an observatory, go right.
Dr. Truman's house? Question mark?
I mean, we may as well look.
The neighborhood at the address on Lula's card has been demolished, and in its place is a large museum still partially under construction.
Okay. Well, let's look at it.
Act 2, Scene 5. Museum of Dwellings. Uh-huh. Dog. Oh yeah, he was talking to his dog. Guy was a weirdo.
What did he say?
Just small talk, you know? Like you talk to your buddies or something. Like you talk to a dock worker. Just like, damn, there's a lot of rain. I haven't seen rain like this since that storm a couple years back that took out Lysette's herb garden. I just feel bad for that old dog, getting dragged all over by a couple of drunks. Old dog like that should be sleeping on a porch somewhere. But that's loyalty for you. Well, they didn't stay long anyway. Weird!
I heard that man and that lady talking when they first came in, but they didn't see me.
Ooh, which one?
What were they talking about?
What were they talking about?
The man said that his leg was hurting him, and they were looking for Dr. Truman, but he was already gone. But they didn't know that. They didn't know, so they kept looking around. What?
Oh god, this is a really weird way to write. I just assumed they were from the power company. You know how they're always coming by unannounced and messing with this or that? I just shut myself up in my room to wait it out. No sense getting involved.
Okay. How did they get in?
Must have been one of the kids who left the front door unlocked. Something's got to be done. They run around like animals. You know that floor I left a can of soda on top of my shelter door, and I almost killed myself slipping on that sticky mess the next morning? Something's got to be done.
They're all tape recorders, but they're talking about us, presumably?
Yeah. God, this limp is killing me.
Quite
Oh, there's more down this way. Huh?
Oh. Dwellings Museum.
Dwellings Museum.
The moment I now recall most clearly from their short visit was the birdcage exhibit. The old man stopped to rest, or maybe to think. The young woman had been anxious up to that point, but she stopped as well and examined the birdcage more closely. It seemed to elicit a tenderness from her. She ran one of her fingernails along the bars of the wire cage, marking out a tuneless scale like a child's xylophone. And then they moved on. I am so confused by them. Oh, jeez. That's bright.
A person?
I was playing in that empty cabin when they came by. They asked about Dr. Truman. I don't know where he went, but I didn't tell them. Oh, I know where he went, but I didn't tell them.
Where did Dr. Truman go?
It's a secret. Ezra told me. I can't tell anyone else.
Who is Ezra?
He's my age. He doesn't really live here. He just passing through with his brother, Julian. First they're going up to help us, but I can't say any more about that. We have a lot of secrets. The lady asked me about my parents. I told them that they were upstairs in the greenhouse. Do you want to hear a weird story?
Of course I do.
The old man asked me about the cabin. He said it looked like another house he knew, and he wanted to know where it came from. I told him nobody lived there, and so he went inside, and he took a long time exploring, and when he came back out, he told me all about it.
Where was the other house he knew?
I don't remember. He seemed sad.
Was it a place where something sad happened?
Yeah, I remember. He woke up there one morning, and he didn't know where he was. He was all alone. He waited all day for someone to come tell him why he was there, but nobody did, so he left at sundown. He went upstairs, and he also looked around the other rooms, and I played with the dog.
What did he do upstairs?
He looked in some boxes. He looked out the window. He could see the museum better than when he was downstairs. He could tell it was all put together. He could tell how it was all put together. And the cabin, too. He could see the shape of it better from up there. Now, the part that is weird, he said he went into the basement.
That cabin doesn't have a basement. Let's go with that one.
He said he found a secret door in the floor. Then he found a rope leading down into a long pit, and he climbed down.
Not he was surrounded by giant aphids.
Maybe he was surrounded by giant aphids. But the aphids were friendly and led him to a secret garden.
Yes.
Yeah. The garden was very beautiful.
Or was it very dangerous?
No, it was beautiful.
Okay.
He felt so calm he fell asleep. He woke up on the floor of the cabin, and he came back outside, and he said goodbye. I didn't talk to them anymore.
Well, okay then.
So we have to explore this whole museum with a limp.
How about we continue exploring next time?
Thanks for watching!
Catch you later.
Bye!